What's that in your hand, Jake?
A knife, Captain.
And what you're doing in your plate?
Trout.
And so isn't it true that you appear to be eating the trout with the knife? That's unbelievable. You ever seen anything like that, Polly? He's eating the fish with the knife. That is the behaviour of an animal to do that. You follow me, Jake? You see, you can learn something here, my good old Jake. By God, Polly. You're taking on a heavy burden if you're going to try and turn this entire grunting herd of swine into human beings. I mean, do you even have any idea about what that is? A human being!
Is he saying something about humans peeing?
Oh, that's disgusting.
So does nobody want to sing a single solitary song to beautify this day, no? You just want it to be another sad, miserable piece of shit, ordinary day like every other day? Hit the lights! Okay, very good, but somebody has to answer the door.
It's Reverend Kimball. Well, glad I finally found you. Yeah. Charming little dwelling place, isn't it? But be it ever so humble and all that.
Oh, greetings to you, Reverend. Oh, I feel so happy that a wonderful clergyman has come to us on this, the most...
Can I just offer a song for the Reverend Kimball here?
Yes, it would be delightful if you young people would allow your voices to rise up in song.
Let's try, gentlemen.
When Mary Sire got married not so long ago, amid the happy couple, hooray! Nicely dressed up as they recited vows, he was wondering where did she steal that blouse. As she asked herself, is this a guy I somehow know?
Bottoms up.
Bottoms down, balls.
Do you know what your wife's secrets are?
No.
Are you giving up your other girl?
No.
Come with the happy couple.
Hooray! Bill Logan told me recently, Mary stinks, but her pussy pleases me.
That's fine.
Well, dear gentlemen, if we're going to have some sort of recital here this evening, then I'd like to contribute a little something myself. And actually, I'd like to impersonate for you a young woman whom I saw once in a tiny, sordid little tavern-cum-hotel in Soho. She did all of the work in that little place, but when I went into her, she was washing dishes in the tavern. And what you have to understand is that everyone there was laughing at her. And then all of a sudden, she spoke to these gentlemen in the tavern and said certain things to them, just as I'm going to present them to you in my song. So let this be the bar here. And you have to imagine that it's really dirty and filthy, and that it's behind this bar that you can find this young woman standing from morning till night. And this here's the sink and the water, and this is the rag that she uses to wash the glasses. Where you're sitting there is the place where the men are laughing at her. And you can laugh too. That's exactly as it should be. But when you don't feel like laughing anymore, then you can stop. And now one of them speaks to her. You, for example. And you say, hey, when's your ship coming in, Jenny?
Hey, when's your ship coming in, Jenny?
And then another one. For example, you says, are you always going to be washing those glasses? Little Jenny, the pirate bride?
Are you always going to be washing those glasses, little Jenny the pirate bride?
And so now I'll sing. My good friends, you watch as I mop and I clean, I'm on my knees and I feel you peeking. And you see me in ugly clothes in this filthy hotel, and you say a kindly word to this little creature out of hell, but you just don't know to whom you're speaking. But you just don't know to whom you're speaking. But one evening soon you'll And you'll see me as I stand there with a nasty smirk upon my face. And the ship out of nowhere, 50 guns on the deck, will glide up towards the pier. You say, watch this, and you hold up a glass, and in the glass you have placed some money. And I smile and say, well, thanks, I like your bed, and you grin, but your bed will stay quite empty till the dawn rolls in. And of course you still don't know me, it's quite funny. And of course you still don't know me, it's quite funny. But one evening soon there'll be a howl from the harbor, and you'll all ask each other, what was that? And you'll see me as I slowly start walking, and I'll be quite ugly, like a cat. And the ship out of nowhere, 50 guns on the deck, will be firing on the town. Then, my friends, you will stand in a daze, in a fog in which not a single joke is shared. And the city will be blasted into dust in a stroke, but one will be on no care will stay standing in the smoke. And you'll wonder, why was that one building spared? And you'll wonder, why was that one building spared? And throughout the night you'll see this dreadful hotel as it stands tall amidst the fire's smoky blur. And when I walk out the hotel door that morning, everyone will ask, was it spared because of her? And the ship out of nowhere, 50 guns on the deck, will briskly hoist up its flag. Then you'll see 100 men come ashore before noon and run across the shady hill and grab up every citizen, whoever they may be, and tie them all up and then bring them to me and ask me, well, which one should we kill? And ask me, well, which one should we kill? Over the great harbor, a great silence will fall as I must choose who will have to die. And then I will simply say to someone, all of them. And when each head is cut off, I'll say, nice will sail on, taking me far away into the night.
Well, that was really delightful.
That was not delightful, idiot. That was not delightful. That was what people call great art. That was absolutely fantastic. But to do something like that for these assholes, excuse me, that it's basically pointless. Besides, I actually don't like the idea of you performing in front of people, so don't do it in the future, okay?